Hello, welcome back to Baking and Cooking with Becky. Try to stand up my little phone here. Today we are working with the roasted pumpkin seeds. And if you want some more great recipes, go to almanac.com and you can find all kinds of recipes. You can sign up for their little emails. You can get them once a daily or weekly. And they'll give you some tips, and this is a real simple recipe. See, it's not even front and back pages, but try to not let my phone fall. I have all of these Hubbard Squash seeds, and that's what we're going to do. See, you wanted these fat ones for saving seeds for planting, like this one. That's a fat one. But we're also going to be cooking these real thin ones. You can see the difference here. The fat ones have more to them. Anyway, the first ingredient is the 2 cups of pumpkin seeds, or our Hubbard Squash seeds. First, besides the 2 cups, you're going to need 1 tablespoon of olive oil. I am using Walmart brand vegetable oil. That is usually what I use mostly. I don't use a whole lot of it except in recipes, but I don't usually do that. So before we do that, we want to take our seeds and put them in. Already pulled them mostly off this towel. They want you to dry them on parchment paper, so you don't have to worry about them sticking. But I didn't do that. Then you want a tablespoon of your olive oil, or coconut or canola oil. This is vegetable oil. I've made these a few times, and it seemed to work for me. Okay, after that, you're going to want, they tell you, a teaspoon of kosher or sea salt. I just use regular table salt. I don't get into fancy salts. And one recipe even said not to use the fancy salts because the bigger grains. I grabbed a half a teaspoon here, so I'll do it twice. And then you can flavor to your preference. Now, I usually use parsley. This is a very off-brand, but I read, probably on Farmer's Almanac, that is very good for your heart, good for your health. So I pour some parsley in there. And I'm also going to be using Italian seasoning. And you're probably asking, Becky, isn't parsley in Italian season? Well, no, it's not. It's marjoram, oregano, thyme, rosemary, savory, basil, and sage. So parsley is for pretty and flavor, and this is finer, so I'm going to pour that in. And so far, this is what it looks like. All right. So then what we want to do is we want to grab, I'm using this plastic spatula, and we want to mix up our seeds. You can see my seeds mixing up here. Some jumped out. I don't want to waste any, so I'll mix them up a little bit more. You can see them down in here with the salt and our seasonings. So over here at my oven, I've got it heating to 350, and you can see, well, I can see that it's just about reached there. This is my big giant cookie sheet. Put this down to hold it down because parchment paper, when it's just out of the box, it tends to fold up like so. So then we're going to do that. This is very crazy. I don't have fancy equipment to show you and all that, every step and to fast forward. So I finished mixing up here my seeds, and then I'm going to spread them on this cookie sheet. I'm going to get all that flavoring out there. And spread it out, because you don't want any of it to be more than one. You want it to be evenly spread out, and it's very greasy, of course. All right, that looks pretty good. So then you bake about 10 minutes. You stir, then you bake 5 more minutes. So here we go. We'll see you in the next video to show you how it turned out.